In this video I'm going to tell you about loss aversion and how it can help you to make your insights, when you present them, even more persuasive. Loss aversion is a psychological concept, and it says that we perceive wins or gains as less intense compared to losses. So in simple terms, winning 10 bucks we think is alright, we think it's fine, we're a little bit happy maybe, but when we lose 10 bucks, we may be more sad. So that's what loss aversion is. Loss aversion was also shown in an experiment by Kahneman, one of my favorite authors. What he did is a mug experiment. And he handed out mugs to people and then asked them for what amount they would be willing to sell that mug. And on average, people were willing to sell the mug for 7 bucks. Then later, for a different and big group of people, they asked people with the same mug, for what price would you like to buy this mug? And they were willing to buy the mug for $2.80. Do you see the difference? 7 bucks and $2.80. So this is called the endowment effect. And it's because of loss aversion. Once we have something, we don't want to lose it. So how can we use it in our communication? Imagine you speak to a person who's smoking and you try to convince them to quit. Then you can either say, you will gain 5 years if you quit smoking, or, what is the alternative? You can guess a little here. You can also say, you will lose 5 years if you keep smoking. So, do you see the difference? And now the question, of course, is how do we use that in data analytics? So how do you make your insights more persuasive using loss aversion? You should not only tell your audience what they will gain when they adopt your recommendation, but also what they will lose if they don't use your recommendation. So for example, you could say, if we don't implement this customer churn model, then we're losing 3,000 customers per day. So that's how you use loss aversion in action. Try to make your insights more persuasive by not only talking about what people will gain if they use your work, use your recommendations, use your dashboard, but also what they will lose if they don't.